There was a very special event on the House floor today. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Today, we gave out an award that has been a pretty rare award actually to receive in Washington State. I believe only 8 of these awards have been given in the history of the state, and it's called the Medal of Valor. There was also awards given Medal of Merit. They're very different, but the Medal of Valor was pretty near and dear to our district because of the Oso-slide. We had 4 communities down here, the 4 communities that were represented, Arlington, Oso, Darrington, and the Soxswaddle tribe also. And in the neighborhood of 35 to 50 members of each of those communities was down here, but ultimately we had one person from each of those communities receive the award, and it was a powerful time. We had an opening prayer done by somebody, one of our pastors locally. We had the color guard was one of our firefighting teams from up there. We had many, many things that were done, but it was a very emotional but also special day for us.
Now, in the past, the Medal of Valor could only be given to individuals,
Yes.
but now it can be awarded to communities. How did that come about?
We wanted to do a Medal of Valor for our communities up there, but you're correct, the law specifically said you could only give the Medal of Valor to an individual. So what we had to do in very short order this year, including an emergency clause so that the law could change immediately, is we changed the law to read so that a community could receive, or a group could also receive, the Medal of Valor. I mean, we had so many people up in those communities that were involved in risking their own lives, in saving lives, and in recovering folks up there. It just seemed appropriate. But yes, we had to change the law, believe it or not, to allow for communities to receive it rather than just individuals.
You were at or near the slide site for weeks after the tragic event. What did you see and experience there?
Start, shock, utter devastation. Citizens that I have worked with and known for many, many years who had lost loved ones. I knew some of the people myself up there. The initial devastation that I saw was frankly, it was overwhelming initially. But as time progressed, and it started very quickly actually, you saw citizens up there doing amazing feats. They were risking their own lives to save other folks, many people they didn't even know. You had folks that were giving of what they had to other people, many of whom they didn't know. You saw communities come together in a way that I think is what's special not only about our community here, but what's special, frankly, about this country. When faced with tremendous adversity and tragedy, you saw a sharing of whatever it was they may have to offer, whether it be housing, clothing, cars, money, food, maybe just somebody to talk to, somebody to come put their arm around you. People took care of each other. They stood up for each other. They provided for each other. And you know, we talk about all the bad things that happen, and this was a terrible, terrible tragedy and loss of life that took place. But in the midst of that, I saw something that is also inspiring, and that is that people in the midst of just utter devastation and trauma, a traumatic situation, coming around and helping people. It's been said that the greatest love you can show somebody is giving your life for somebody else, somebody who's willing to give their life for somebody else. And we saw that time and time again, but we also saw people sacrificing beyond that, sacrificing everything they had. I don't know, the only word I can think of is people loved on each other. You only see stuff like this happen either with direct family or in situations like this where communities just have decided, you know what, we're gonna take care of our own. And it was amazing to see.